Now, previously on Reba...
We put a down payment on a house.
You did it? You're buying a house in San Antonio?
Well, not exactly.
Well, where is it then?
26 seconds, door to door.
Okay, Mom, don't overreact. But Kira is, she's thinking about moving in with Dad and Barbara Jean.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Mrs. H. This is not like you.
What's not like me?
Well, you know, being all soft and mushy. I mean, usually you're all, grr, you don't scare me, Reba.
Would you pray with me?
Pray? You mean to God?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Could I ask just this one little bitty favor? Lord, please don't let me lose my daughter.
No, I've made my decision already.
Okay. Tell me.
Yeah. Quit breathing in my ear, it tickles.
Really? Does this tickle? Luke, I am your father.
God, I wish they'd talk louder.
Yeah, I know. We're never gonna find out what's happening with Kira. Hey, what if I go downstairs and pretend to get a sandwich, but really I'd be eavesdropping on him?
No.
Are you sure? Because I'd really like a sandwich.
How could you be thinking about food at a time like this?
I don't know. Maybe I have a tapeworm.
Wait, now they're not even talking. You think they heard us?
Pretty sure your mom did.
No way. She's totally losing her hearing. And her memory, too. Last week, she lost her keys 3 times. It was just... Hey, Mom.
Are you guys spying on us?
Shine was. I have a tapeworm.
Why do all of my kids think they can do whatever they want, whenever they want, as long as it makes them happy? Well, guess what? Your happiness is not the only thing that matters. Oh.
Dan, she is really upset. I can't believe Kira.
I'll say. I wonder who she picked.
Are planted in the past, though my life is changing fast. Who I am is who I wanna be. A single mom who works too hard, who loves her kids and never stops, with gentle hands and the heart of a fighter. I'm a survivor.
Morning, Mom.
Hey, look, honey, sorry I snapped at you last night.
Hey, you have every right to be upset. I mean, what Kira's doing is a huge slap in the face. It's like she's saying she'd rather live with Dad than you.
That is what she's saying.
And it is a huge slap in the face. Morning.
Morning, honey.
So you're still talking to me?
Sure, we're still talking to her, right, Cheyenne?
Well, good, because I was kind of afraid you'd be upset.
Why should I be upset? You're the one that's going to have to live with Barbara Jean. So, I think the first thing we should do is talk to your dad so we can get you moved in over there before school starts.
You're being really rational about this. What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. Hey, once a decision is being made, I'm on board. I'm rowing the boat. I'm rowing Rational Reba.
Okay, I'll call him.
Good. Perfect.
Bye, Cheyenne. You look really nice today. growing rational Reba?
I ran out of stuff to say. This is killing me.
Then make her stay.
You can't make Kira do anything. I learned that during 56 hours of labor. Plus, this is not the first time she tried to leave.
Kira, honey, it's gonna take a lot longer to move in if you keep repacking all the boxes.
I want to go back to our old house. I hate this one.
Oh, but sweetheart, a new family's already moved into our old house, and they already have a cute little girl.
Not as cute as me.
Well, I can't talk to you. Reba! Reba, we need you.
Oh, Brock, for the 10th time. Yes, I remembered the beer.
Kira hates the new house.
What's wrong with it, honey?
It's too big.
Well, why do you think we bought it? I say we just ground her until she gets happy.
This is Kira. She may never get happy. You sure you want to move out, honey?
Yes.
Well, good for you. You know, it's about time you struck out on your own.
You're really gonna let me leave?
Sure. Why not get a jump start on earning a living? Have you thought about a career? Maybe you can get a job singing that alphabet song. Won't you think about it while you go pack?
I will.
I know you will. Go to it, girl.
You know, I love that little girl, but part of me hopes she comes down with a suitcase packed.
So that's your plan? Tell her she can leave and hope she doesn't?
Well, if that fails, I can always go to my backup. If I can't depend on Kira's love for me, I can always depend on your father's fear of me.
Hey, Mom, what are you doing?
Oh, since you're moving out, I'm just totaling up your bill. Let's see, you've been here 13 years. You owe me $90,000.
Will you take a check?
No, I was just jotting down some things we need to talk to your dad about, like how much of your stuff you want to move over there.
You're being really cool.
Because I am really cool. You know, lots of kids don't get to live with a mom that's so cool. Some kids just have to live with weirdos.
Mom, I know this is hard.
It's fine. Your happiness is the most important thing. If you're happy, I'm happy.
Well, I'm happy.
Great. I'm gonna change the name on the mailbox. We're the Happies.
Hey, Reba, I got your message. This is about Kira, right?
Yes, she's made her decision. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Not if I keep my guard up, you're not. So she picked me?
Don't say it like that. It's not a contest. But yes, you won.
Well, I don't know what to say.
I do. Tell her she can't move in with you.
I can't do that. I'm not going to reject my own daughter. There's no way.
Sure there is. I made you a list of reasons. You can say, I can't afford it right now, or think how it will make your brother and sister feel, or my favorite, Barbara Jean drinks.
Get it straight, Reba. I'm the one who drinks, and this sort of thing is the reason why.
Look, Brock, I know you have a hard time saying no to your children and other women. And the second helping of cake.
You know, I've said no to lots of other women. Heck, some of them even came out of a big cake.
Kira can't move in with you. Look, we're having some issues right now, and we need some time to deal with them. Please. Now, when she comes in here, let me do all the talking, and you just nod.
Yeah, but I don't think...
Lips don't move when you're nodding. Kira? Honey, can you come out here for just a second? Your dad's here.
Hey, Dad.
Your dad says hi. Now, listen, I told him about your big decision, which I support 100%. You know how cool I am. Your dad, well, he's not that cool. He did bring up some good points, and I think we need to hear him out.
Kira.
What your dad means is you're moving in with him is going to make it really hard on your siblings. And he doesn't think right now that he can afford this move, mainly because Barbara Jean drinks.
Dad, is my moving in a problem for you?
He thinks it might be, honey, yes.
Dad?
Yes?
I meant the other dad. The man.
Oh.
Kira, honey. It's no problem at all. In fact, we'd be honored if you'd move in with us.
Great. Thanks a lot, Dad. Are we all good, Mom?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just goes to show that any problem can be worked out. Except the one between you and me.
Well, I couldn't say no.
Now you turn that big old golf-tanned head towards me and open up your ear. You are banned from my life. Banned forever. Say goodbye to Big Red.
For what? For supporting my daughter?
She doesn't need your support. She's trying to get away from me.
Really? I find that hard to believe with your sunny disposition. We'll talk about this later.
There is no later. We're done. Oh, one more thing. If you weren't dead to me, I would say this is not over. That girl is not moving out. Why are you still standing there? I don't talk to dead people. Go on, get.
Reba, look, you gotta...
Did my dad leave?
I don't know. I can't hear.
I just hope she does not lose her temper. I mean, I swear the older she gets, the shorter her fuse. Hey, Mom.
Would it help you to spy if I talk louder?
And slower.
Look, Mom, we are only listening because we're concerned about you. I mean, is there anything that we can do?
Well, funny you should ask. You know how I always try not to put you between your father and me?
Yeah.
Well, I need to put you between your father and me. I'm not talking to him anymore. So if anything comes up about you kids, I need you to be the go-between.
Look, Mom, before you blame Dad for all this...
Honey. What goes on between your father and me is none of your business. Oh, except when you do that go-between thing.
Great. Now Kira's wrecked Mom and Dad's divorce.
You guys want to see a human skull?
Jake, the adults are trying to talk. But later I'd love to.
And we should tell him.
Okay, you're right. But you tell him.
No, wait. Why do I have to tell him?
Because I called it.
Great, I'll tell him. Jake, come here, let's talk.
It might not be a human skull. It's only this big.
Forget the skull, okay? Look, I know that Mom probably wants to tell you this, but I don't want you upsetting her more than she already is. But, Jake, Kira's moving in with Dad.
Okay, well...
Oh, Jakey, you don't have to pretend it doesn't upset you.
Okay, no, hold it.
Hang on. Look, she's gonna be right up the street, and you can play with her anytime that you want.
Why would I play with her? She's a girl.
That is true.
Well, I mean, she's your sister, and you want her to know that you're not upset with her.
I'm not.
Well, you could be. It's possible.
Nah.
Don't say nah like you don't care.
I don't.
Well, you should, you little robot.
We're supposed to be making him feel better?
Yeah, but he's gonna feel bad first, little freak.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, don't come back till you buy yourself a heart, Tin Man.
Would you calm down? It doesn't even matter.
Of course it matters. His sister is breaking his mother's heart.
All right, listen to me. She is not gonna leave.
Wait a minute, you know something that I don't?
Oh, yeah.
What is it, Van? You gotta tell me.
Okay. Look, everything is gonna be okay. Because your mom and I, we prayed.
Did you pray that I wouldn't slap you?
Why would we pray that?
Don't give me hope and just take it away like that.
What are you talking about? It's a sure thing.
What makes you think praying for something makes it a sure thing?
Because I have only prayed for one thing before, and it came through big time.
Oh, yeah, what'd you pray for?
I prayed for you.
man.
Oh! We gotta go see that skull!
Here, Mom.
Hey, Jake, what are those for?
I'm never leaving you, Mom. Not even when I'm 40.
Honey, thank you.
And when I die and get ash-mated, I want my ashes put in a jar by your bed. Then I'll be the first thing you see every morning.
That just went from sweet to creepy.
Hey, Reba. We need to talk about our situation. What are you doing?
Trying to make you disappear. Fine. You got 4 sheets, grab a corner and start yakking.
Reba, did you know the universe contains millions of planets?
And yet, Earth is the one your ship landed on.
Millions of planets revolving around millions of suns, revolve around millions of galaxies that all revolve around one point in the center of the universe.
And?
That point is not you.
Folding's over.
You're being very self-centered, Reba.
And how self-centered would you be if your baby came over to live with me?
He went to you once. You had a cookie. Get over it. And besides, Brock is not doing this to hurt you.
Oh, so you think I'm being too hard on him and I should forgive him?
Well, let's face it. You're going to eventually. Everyone forgives Hunky Bear.
Oh, man. It's that new girl you hired for the office.
She's a heaping bushel of crazy.
Oh, Brock, give her a chance. I like her.
Hey, Mrs. Hart. Dr. Hart.
Call me Reba.
Well, Reba. I would have rung your doorbell, but you don't have one. So, bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, bing bong. Well, here you go. Happy housewarming. It's 12 different kinds of barbecue sauces. I figured you could get a lot of use out of those, Brock.
Call me Dr. Hart.
Dr. Hart, sorry. Well, anyway, the salesman said that these would make a dead cat taste good. Not to imply that you eat dead cats. Shut up, Barbara Jean, you're blowing it.
It's okay. It's okay, Barbara Jean.
You hate me, don't you? Dead cat, I'm so stupid. Oh, this is hard. I hear you eat dead cats. Oh, man.
Barbara Jean, it's okay.
Oh, I can't lose another job. The agency stops sending out if you lose 10.
Barbara Jean, I hired you because I like you. And no matter what you do or say, I will always like you.
Promise?
Cross my heart.
Then come here, you. I'm gonna give you so much sugar your teeth will hurt.
Oh, easy there, gentle Ben. Unbreakable.
Are you okay with me, Dr. Hart?
Yeah, sure, but my wife does all the hugging.
Oh, I do not. Jump in there.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm very touchy-feely. I think it's because I felt like my parents never gave me enough love.
Well, it's certainly not because you wouldn't open up. So, well, we got a lot of unpacking left to do, and, well, thanks for the dead cat sauce.
Oh, right. And thank you for the hugs.
You bet.
I have a feeling we're going to be great friends. Bing, bong, bing, bong.
I don't know about this, Reba. I mean, are you really sure she's the right person to replace you down at the office? She seems a little extreme.
Yes. Yes. She's perfect. She's big and silly and makes a man want to come home to his wife.
Fine. Boy,
I pity the poor guy that winds up marrying her.
You know what? I did make a mistake.
Okay.
From now on, I don't want to see you either. What? You heard me. From now on, I want you both out of my life. You're Mrs. Dad to me.
We were just coming in. We didn't hear anything.
We sure didn't, but thanks for talking slower. Okay, Kira. Here's your collection of bowling balls. Why is your stuff so heavy?
I have a lot of books, man.
Oh, books. Right. Ever heard of a thing called paperbacks? Now, here's a book. The old Bible. The old dependable Bible. Filled with stories of people who prayed for stuff and got what they prayed for. Excuse me for a minute, God. I have to go to the car now with Kira's suitcases. Over.
You know, it works better if you read it.
Well, I guess it's time to go.
She's been working on that speech for over a week.
Bye. Well, except for goodbye, I guess there's nothing left to say.
Okay, Kira. You win.
What?
You win, kiddo. You made your point. Now I am willing to negotiate. What's your number one demand? You want a later curfew? You want to listen to your music louder? You want to start calling me Reba?
I don't have any demands. That's not what this is about.
Then what am I doing that's driving you nuts? Or what am I not doing that's driving you nuts? Please tell me, because it's driving me nuts. You belong here.
Where, Mom? Between Van and Cheyenne and their kid? They're the family in this house now, and I'm not in that family.
Oh, Carrie, you're just saying that kind of stuff because you're upset. I mean, what do you want me to do, kick them out? I can't do that.
I know you can, but I can kick me out.
Kira, you and Cheyenne will always have your differences. That's what sisters do. Some sisters sing and dance together and make millions. Others just argue.
Well, I'm done arguing.
Okay, all right, hang on just a second. This is serious. You need to know that if you do this, you can't just undo it anytime you want. Choices have consequences. If you move out, you don't move back in. So you want to change your mind? Oh, yeah.
Goodbye, Mom.
Man, it's weird around here without Kira. I said something dumb this morning, no one made fun of me. If I miss Kira, imagine how your mom must feel.
When Mom comes in, we are going to have to cheer her up, okay? We are going to have to show her that this is still a happy home.
Hey, you know what we should have? Smiley face pancakes. You think your mom will make them?
Hey, Mom. It's a beautiful day, don't you think?
I know you weren't asking me, Cheyenne, but I do think so. Don't you agree, Mrs. H?
What do I look like to you?
Gee, Cheyenne.
I mean, do I look like someone who's happy because one of her kids moved out?
We're just trying to make you feel better.
Well, excuse me if I'm not all happy and don't want to celebrate. Neither should you two.
Mom, can I have Kira's key?
Where's your key? I told you not to lose it.
I didn't lose it. I sold it.
Well, then get it back and give it to me.
What will you give me for it?
A slightly shorter lecture.
Can I have her key?
Nobody gets her key, Van, because she's coming back, right, Mom?
No, she's not. It's a one-way move.
Well, then can I have her key? I mean, what if I lose my key?
Stop asking about the key.
I lost my key.
Oh! I gotta get out of here.
Meet me in the garage later. I can solve your key problem.
Cheyenne, what are we gonna do?
We are gonna go over there, and we are gonna tell Kira that she has got to get her butt back over here.
I don't know. I mean, I already asked God to do it. He's gonna think we have no confidence in him.
Well, did you ever think that maybe us going over there is how God wants it done?
Oh, man, this religion thing is hard.
I mean, who knows? I mean, maybe we're the ones who are supposed to stop Kira from leaving.
No, that's not what I asked for.
Well, what did you ask for?
Well, your mom prayed that Kira would stay, and I asked God to do it. And then I closed with a joke.
A joke?
Yeah.
What joke?
Well, I told him he could throw in a Corvette if he wanted.
Van, you don't joke with God. Heaven is not Vegas.
God has a great sense of humor. Look at ostriches. Oh, the Corvette. The Corvette. A Corvette! It's a sign!
What are you talking about?
My prayer got answered. God put the Corvette in the cereal. But see, I had to pull it out. You see? You have to make your own prayers come true. God rewards effort.
So are you saying that we should go over and get Kira?
Cheyenne, try to keep up.
Hey, honey, what you looking at?
Do these freshly painted walls make our furniture look shabby?
I know where this is going, and I'm out of money.
But we really need new furniture. Please, Brock?
Barbara Jean, you already bought some furniture, didn't you?
No.
Oh, man. Hey, honey, how'd you sleep?
Was everything okay? I'm sorry I didn't have time to move my stuffed animal collection out.
Oh, that's all right. I threw them out on the front lawn.
Oh, you? Oh, God.
Hey!
So, how's your mom doing? Is she taking everything okay?
Has she been hitting the goof juice?
Actually, that's what we came here to talk about.
No way. I'm not going over there to talk to her. Not after the things she said to me.
We came to talk to Kira.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Good. No, that's good. Hey, Van, how about I give you the grand tour?
Two guys looking at a house?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Okay. Barbara Jean, what do you say you and I go get a piece of that bundt cake you made?
Okay. Hey, wouldn't it be crazy if there were all new plates in the kitchen?
Don't tell me you need help with homework already. Just sound it out. Okay, Kira. I promised Van that I would be non-judgmental. So, in the spirit of being fair, I just want to say, you're evil. And you're blonde and Van's a doofus. Did we really need a meeting?
Okay, we got off on the wrong foot. Cheyenne did not mean that the way it came out.
You are being a self-centered, heartless, selfish little brat.
Again, she slipped.
Mom's gonna be fine. No, she's not. This is killing her. You're making her feel like a failure as a parent. Oh, when you're her success story? What are you talking about? Hey, Mom, guess what? I'm 17 and you're gonna be a grandma. Hey, that's different. We didn't have a choice and you do. You didn't have a choice? Since when is getting pregnant required in high school? Hey, you don't know what's required in high school.
Well, did you do it?
Yeah. Van, this feels really wrong.
Wrong like you're pregnant wrong? Or wrong like, well, what else is there? Are you pregnant?
I don't know yet. It takes a minute. It's just this whole thing. I mean, sneaking around my room and lying to our friends, lying to my mother. I mean, we should have planned better. We are smarter than this, Van.
Oh, Cheyenne. No, we're not.
What?
Well, love isn't something you plan. It just happens. Like athlete's foot.
Love is like athlete's foot?
Well, yeah, kinda. I mean, both have good consequences and bad consequences.
What good consequences does athlete's foot have?
Well, I'll tell you, I wash my feet a lot more.
Look, Van, I'm really scared right now, and you're just yapping about your feet.
Okay, honey. Honey, calm down, okay? We're both under a lot of stress right now. You might be pregnant, and I might be the father.
You might be the father? How could you say something like that?
Well, I don't want to be presumptuous.
Well, it's a little late for that, Van.
Okay, look. I want you to know something. That if we are pregnant, this baby will have more love than he'll know what to do with.
So you'd want to keep the baby?
Of course I do, sweetie. He'll be the best part of you and me.
Van. You know, it could be a girl.
Come on. I'm a football player. Everything I know about genetics screams, dude. So should we go check?
Yeah. It's 2 lines!
2 lines?
Yes.
2 lines are not pregnant.
No, wait, Van. No, 2 lines means that I'm pregnant.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I have a whole life ahead of me here.
I thought you said this would be wonderful.
Yeah, I was a kid then. Now I'm an expectant father. And how come you're suddenly so calm?
I don't know. I guess it's because I know that I am. And I know what I'm gonna do.
Now, hold on, Cheyenne. You can't just make a decision. I mean, this could ruin all our plans, all our dreams. What about becoming a zookeeper? I mean, I'm not going to become a zookeeper, but what if I was? You can't have wild animals with a baby.
I'm keeping her, Van.
Wow.
Yeah, and I know that we're gonna have to deal with all of that hard stuff, but it won't change my mind. I have to.
Then I'm going to be with you 100% of the way.
Mom.
This door's not supposed to be closed.
Sorry, Mom.
Sorry, Mrs. H.
I'm not kidding.
Okay, Mom. You're embarrassing me.
Got my eye on you two.
Your mom is so suspicious.
Tell me about it. Thanks for trusting us. So what's your point, Kira? Yeah, so we decided that we were going to have Elizabeth and keep her. And that you would get married and move in with us, making me the one nobody thought about. Are you saying you moved out because of us? That's right. So before you start coming down on me for hurting Mom, maybe you ought to think about how much of it is your fault. Come on, Van, let's go. Oh, now you're gonna cry? No, I'm not gonna cry! Come on, as if that's the worst thing I've ever said to you.
Although it is right up there with Mrs. Forrest Gump.
Just leave me alone, okay? I know I'm a horrible person. I get it. Thank you very much. Stop it, okay? I wasn't trying to hurt you. Yes, you were. Okay, I was, but I want you to stop crying.
Why are you both so crazy?
Hey, why is everybody crying?
Oh, it's okay. It's
We're getting new furniture.
Reba,
Get out.
we need to have a family meeting.
We're not a family anymore.
Fine, then it's a hootenanny without banjos.
I told you I don't want to see you, and I don't want to talk to you, dead man.
Oh, but we got trouble, Reba.
Look, this whole thing is getting out of control. Cheyenne came over and she and Kira got into a big argument.
Cheyenne, you need to mind your own business.
But it is our business. Because of Elizabeth and God and the Corvette and the cereal.
Right over my hairspray.
It's our fault, Mom. Kira moved out because of us. Hey, that's why you were mad at us this morning.
No, it's not.
No, it's okay. I can handle it, Mom. You can tell me. I'm a big girl. I can handle it.
Look, honey, someone very irritating once told me that there are millions of suns circling around millions of galaxies circling around just one point in the universe.
And?
That point is not you.
That irritating person was me.
You thought of that? That's really good.
I'm sending it to Reader's Digest.
Look, guys, there's a lot of reasons why Kira left. No one person's to blame.
Wait a second. You've been blaming me.
Because it's all your fault.
You kill me. You actually believe everything is my fault.
When this family split up, you were the only one who had a choice in the matter.
What?
Oh, nothing.
Could you please not get that all creased? I haven't read that section yet.
I'm sorry. There, you read it first.
Could we go one morning without an argument?
I don't know, Brock. Could we go one morning where you put the toaster under the counter?
I forgot.
You didn't forget. You did it deliberately because you know it bothers me.
I did not. I told you. I hate having to take it out from underneath the counter and then put it back again when I'm going to use it the next day.
How hard is it to put it away?
It's hot. I'll get burned.
Well, somebody's got to put it away.
Why?
Because it doesn't belong here.
Yeah, well, you know what? Your car doesn't belong on my side of the garage so that mine barely fits in there when I get home from work. I'm tired of having to crawl out the passenger side.
Well, I can't park up against the wall. I'll get burned.
You know what? Maybe you should have the whole garage to yourself, and I should get an apartment where no one cares where I leave the toaster.
Well, maybe you should.
Really?
Is that what you want?
All I know is this isn't working anymore.
So what are you talking about?
I'm talking about taking a break. I mean, I think we could use a little time apart.
Fine, then go.
Reba,
No,
look,
no! But let me tell you this, Brock. If you walk through that door, it may not be open when you want to come back.
I'll start looking for another place.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Mom, you're not going to let him go, are you?
Cheyenne.
No, Mom, go after him. Talk to him. Work this out.
You heard him. We need a break.
But you told him that he couldn't come back.
I didn't mean it literally. I just meant you're being a jerk and I want to hurt you. He knows that.
Are you sure?
He'll come back. See, he came back. He just brought his new wife.
And maybe Kira will come back with a new mother.
And maybe Brock will come back to a new table.
I'll go talk to Kira. Hey. I just brought you a welcome to the neighborhood present.
Did you get that at Mr. Parker's yard?
Well, yeah, there's not a store between my house and here.
Thanks. So, how are you doing?
Bad.
What?
I'm doing really bad, and I need to talk to you about it.
I don't think I want to have this conversation.
Oh, I know you don't. That's because I let you off too easy before, Kira. I let you think that your happiness was the only important thing. But I realize that your happiness is tied into my happiness.
Mom.
No. Just hear me out. Kira, there are millions of suns circling millions
And
of...
that point is not me. I know, Mom. I told that to Barbara Jean.
I love you, Kira. And when someone you love rejects you, your first instinct is to protect yourself by pretending it's no big deal. But it is. There's no bigger deal.
Why are you telling me this, Mom? Are you just trying to make me feel awful?
Oh, yeah, that was my plan. Come over here, steal a gnome, tell you I love you just to make you feel awful.
What do you want from me? Is this my key?
Yeah, you owe Jake $5. It means my door's always open.
Thought you said I couldn't come back.
I didn't mean it.
So why did you say it?
Because saying, y'all come back now, you hear, would have sounded dumb. Look, Kira, when I finally realized that you were leaving, I lost it. I'm not that good at being dumped. Ask your dad.
So what are you saying?
That apparently we've been fighting about everything except what we're really mad about. And maybe if I'd known how you felt 2 years ago, we wouldn't be here.
So we can keep fighting just as long as we know what we're fighting about?
We can give it a try. I'm excited.
Okay. Mom, you know I didn't do this to hurt you.
I know, sweetie. So I guess I ought to be going.
Bye, Mom.
Y'all come back now. You hear? Hey, Jake. How was the miniature golf tournament?
It was terrific, Reba.
Dad missed a shot and smashed the clown head with his putter.
Hey, I got a hole-in-one on the windmill. Nobody mentions that.
So where's Kira? I mean, I hadn't seen her in 3 days. You still got her, don't you?
Well, we asked her to go, but I guess she didn't feel like it. I'm learning that when she goes like this with her face, it means no.
You know, Kira used to love miniature golf.
She also used to love her Little Mermaid feety pajamas. But people grew out of that stuff.
Not always.
Unpleasant.
Hey, remember how I used to say it was neat to watch Kira becoming so spirited? I was wrong. And it's not so much spirited as it's...
Ornery?
No.
Ornery and downright mean?
Can I put my 2 cents in? You see, in preparation for Kira moving into our house, I have been reading a lot of articles about child rearing.
Whoa. You're going to raise a teenager by reading articles? Let me know how that goes.
And I've learned that the key thing teens need in their lives is structure. And by structure, I mean rules. I think you'll be impressed when you see the change in our little Kira's attitude when she finally realizes she's not the boss.
Sounds to me like you better start looking for your third wife.
Pirates are planted in the past, though my life is changing fast. Who I am is who I wanna be. A single mom who works too hard, who loves her kids and never stops, with gentle hands and the heart of a fighter. I'm a survivor.
Mom, you set up plate for Kira again.
Oh, man. It's the third time this week.
You really miss her, don't you? Hey, you know what? I could go slam a door or stomp up the stairs or something. Oh, no. I know. I hate everyone and everything.
You got the words, honey, but you ain't got the music. Hey, how was Woodstock?
I didn't get any sleep last night. My head feels like one of those snow globe things that you shake, except instead of snowflakes, it's filled with not sleeping flakes.
So what kept you up? Working on your metaphors?
I don't know what could have kept me up. Could have been the stress from starting classes this week, or it could have been Cheyenne snoring.
I do not snore.
You practically sucked the drapes off the window.
Mom, tell him I don't snore.
Well, at least you don't make that wee sound.
All right, well, you know, if it's so bad, why don't you just go sleep in Kira's old room?
Or I could sleep in our room and you could sleep down by the wharf and guide ships through the fog.
I could not guide ships. You know nothing about ships.
She snored in the womb. I didn't sleep for 9 months.
This is getting bad, Mrs. H. I'm telling you, don't be surprised if this sleep deprivation thing starts to make me act, I don't know, a little goofy.
Hey.
Kira, you're here. Oh my gosh, look at you. You've grown so much.
You're not gonna cry and get all mushy just because I came over, are you?
Oh, of course not.
I missed you too, Mom.
You did? Well, come, sit down. Tell me everything. Start from the minute you started missing me.
Mom.
Okay, start anywhere you want.
Well, I'm thinking about joining choir.
Choir. Okay, well, tell me about choir. Why choir?
Well, there's sort of a boy.
A boy. Oh my gosh. You have just shared an intimate detail in your life.
Now I'm starting to regret it.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's just great to get to talk to you. Look at us. We're sitting here happy, talking. You know, you moving over there with your dad might not be such a bad thing after all. Maybe all the kids ought to move over there with him.
Hi, Reba.
Hey.
Hey there, Snooky. I think somebody forgot their sweater.
Okay, again, the Snooki thing?
Uh-huh.
Please stop that.
Right.
And I didn't forget my sweater. I told you I don't need one.
What's the rule, Kira? When it's under 60 Fahrenheit, a sweater will be wearing tight.
I have to get to school. Can I talk to you later, Mom?
Sure, call me. I'm in the book. Under T for talk.
I also need to check your homework.
No, you don't need to check my homework. And you don't have to chase me down the street with sweaters and hats. I'm 14. Can I just handle my own life?
Of course.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
I encourage her to speak frankly with me.
Looks like it's working.
I said, turn it down!
honey, funniest thing happened today. I'm supposed to extract Tara Peterson's upper 6s and her lower 4s. Only Penny puts the x-ray on the screen upside down, so it looks like I'm supposed to extract her upper 4s and her lower 6s. Only I know for a fact she doesn't have any upper 4s because I extracted them last spring. So I'm like, whoa! That's a true story. So, how was your day?
Oh, my day? Turn it down! She has been punishing me with her music ever since she came home late without calling to say she'd be late, and I asked her why she didn't call.
Yeah, but I thought that was a nighttime rule.
Oh, so we should only set limits for Kira at night. Wake up, Brock! Juvie Hall is full of kids that went bad in the daylight.
Barbara Jean, honey, do we have to get into it with Kira every night?
You know, I'm starting to feel like you're not with me on this rules thing. Honey, I know discipline isn't easy, but she needs it. And I have a great new system I got from an article I was reading.
Hey, another article.
Ta-da!
Is that a doghouse?
Yes, and 4 little dogs. Brock, Barbara Jean, Henry, and Kira. From now on, when someone breaks a rule, like not calling when they're going to be late, their little dog goes in the doghouse.
Has Kira seen this yet?
No, I just put it up.
Take it down. I love you, Barbara Jean. I don't want to lose you. Take it down.
She's coming.
Take it down. Take it down. Take it down. Take it down. Hey, sweetie.
Hey. Oh, whoops. We don't have any drinks. Who wants milk?
Oh, no. No beverages with dinner.
What was that?
New rule. I was reading this article by this doctor. Well, not a doctor. He's the kind of doctor where you don't have to go to school. And he says that it's better for your digestion if you drink your beverages after your meal.
Let's eat.
Congratulations.
For the rule. Thank you, Kira.
Yeah. I didn't think it was possible to come up with a dumber one than slice the bananas lengthwise, but you did it.
New rule. No saying dumb at the table.
New rule. No being dumb at the table.
Okay. Everybody, let's just relax.
Do I really have to put up with these rules?
Well,
Your father and I are in agreement on all the rules, Kira.
Fine. I'm going to the mall with Mom tonight. I'll just get something there.
Thanks for the backup, France.
no drinks at dinner? No drinks at dinner? You served hot wings and crackers. Next time, why don't you just put a salt lick on the table?
Oh. Well, I'm sorry. Next time, I'll just run the menu by Kira. She seems to be running the house.
This house?
Yeah.
The big house?
Yeah.
Or do you mean the dog house?
New rule. You're sleeping on the couch.
New rule. I didn't mean it, honey.
We're arguing again. We never argue, Mr. Boopy Woo Woo.
I know, Mrs. Boopy Woo Woo.
Hey, homeowners.
Hey, Reba.
Kara and I are going to the music store. She asked me. On the phone. That's right. She called me. Because I'm her buddy. Can't believe I'm going to say this, but I really like this arrangement. How's it working out for y'all?
She's tearing us apart.
We'll go after her, Mr. Whoopie Boo Boo.
This
just keeps getting better.
Wow, Kira must be making their lives miserable.
I know. I know.
Well, hello, ladies. You both look lovely and well rested, or is that just me?
Boy, you're in a good mood.
Oh, yeah, I slept in Kira's old room last night. I feel like Van Winkle.
Yeah, well, I had a lousy night. Apparently, I can't sleep without someone screaming, "Football!" 5 times a night.
Why would I be dreaming about football when I sleep with a wood chipper?
Okay, Reba, we need to ask you for a huge favor.
Hey, anything for the boopy woo-woos.
It's about Kira.
What about her?
We want you to order her to listen to us.
Why would you need me to do that? You're her father.
Yeah, but when I lived here, all I ever had to say was, listen to your mother. Well, that doesn't work unless you tell her something first. Come on, Reba, you gotta help us. We have to live with her every day.
You don't understand what it's like?
No, I understand perfectly. See, for the last few months, I thought Kira hated my guts. But then I realized she don't hate me. She hates the person telling her what to do.
Yeah, we get that.
Well, get this. I don't have to be that person anymore. I get to be the person who stands here and says, ha ha.
So you're not gonna help us?
Nope. I like my new relationship with Kira, and I'm not going to do anything to ruin it. But I will tell you this. Ha ha.
Okay, Cheyenne, this is a tape of you snoring. Okay, so like I said, this is a tape of you snoring. And call Adamson Tuesday regarding the merger.
What were you doing? You were taping me snoring.
Aha! So you admit you snore?
Oh, yeah, I snored like you have a merger, liar.
Hey! I'm trying to do my homework. It's addition, okay? It's not easy. What's the matter? Why are you guys fighting so much?
Because she snores?
Remember what Grandma said?
You mean that crazy thing about not touching wood?
She said that after Grandpa died, she never slept good because she missed the sound of his snoring.
Oh, yeah, I do remember her saying that.
She is pretty smart for a woman who kept Kleenex in her sleeve.
I'm sorry I snore.
No, please. I love your snoring. And don't die. Don't die.
Oh, I love you too, Van.
Oh, and then when we were sleeping tonight, together, I'm going to get a tape of you actually snoring because it is the most beautiful sound in the world to me. Okay? And then if you do ever die, I can still get a good night's sleep.
Hey,
Hey, I was just,
fighting crime.
No, centering, you know, breathing in the calm, breathing out the conflict.
Your conflict could use a tic-tac. Well, I'm here for Kira. We're going to the art museum.
Oh, she's not home yet, but she's not late. You can't be late in the daytime, only at night. I think that's a fair rule, right?
Your house, your rules.
Correcto mundo. and you have to have rules, right?
I don't speak Spanish, but yes, you have to have rules.
You know, even if you get that face, you know, every time you try to tell them one, you know, you still gotta try, you know.
Barbara Jean, you all right?
Oh, Reba, I'm losing it, baby. I'm going around the bend. Oh, Reba, what's the secret? How did you handle that kid? You gotta tell me.
All right, listen to me. Kira is not a kid. She's a teenager. Do you know what a teenager is?
A demon.
A bully. What I mean is, if they know you're scared, you're dead.
But I am scared.
Of course you're scared. You're dealing with a demon. What it comes down to is this. You gotta pick your battles.
What?
The parent with the most rules, they don't win. You just keep them safe, teach them respect, and only when you're forced to, bring the hammer down.
Oh, that's it?
That's it. You owe me $50.
Oh, hey, Mom. Sorry I'm late. I had
You're not late. The sun's out.
meeting with my choir director.
I want to hear all about it, and I want to hear about you-know-who.
Jeez.
Here, before you go, could you bring your backpack up to your room?
Can I do it later?
Well, that's not the rule.
Hey, you know what's on TV tonight? Oh, it's that new reality show called Pick Your Battles. A lot like Survivor.
Okay. Sure, Kira, you can do it later. But, just so we're clear, I could have brought the hammer down.
What? Oh, Kira, maybe we should go.
No, hang on, Mom. What are you trying to do, Barbara Jean? Are you just showing off with all this rule stuff? Well, you know what? I've had enough. You are totally clueless.
Kira, you cannot talk to her like that.
I'm just sick of all these stupid rules, okay?
Well, I don't care if you make fun of some half-baked rule, but you will show some respect to your stepmother.
What is this? You're taking her side?
No, I'm taking your side by not allowing you to be disrespectful. Now apologize.
Apologize? No way.
You were rude, so apologize. My rule, do it.
No.
Then you get your butt upstairs, young lady, because you're grounded.
What? You can't ground me here. Only Barbara Jean can. And she won't.
Grounded.
I'm sorry, what's that?
It's not gonna happen, Mom.
Ground her.
Kira, you're grounded.
You're kidding me.
Yeah, that's right. You heard me. You're grounded. It's hammer time.
I don't believe this.
We can go to the museum some other day.
No, I don't think we will, Mom, because I like to go to museums with my friends.
Grounded! And there's plenty more where that came from, young lady. Oh, Reba, we did it! Oh, Reba, I'm sorry you had to do that. Looks like you ruined your new relationship with Kira.
Nah, that's okay. I don't need a new relationship with her. Being her buddy was fun. It was easy. Do you know what? Fighting with Kira right then, that's the first time I felt like her mother since she moved out.
I want to be you so bad.
Everybody does.
fun. I just love the park. You and I should have play dates more often.
That wasn't a play date. I was hiding behind that tree when you found me.
Why don't you go on the teeter-totter with me, you spoil sport?
Well, I thought somebody should watch the kids. Explain you to the other mothers.
And there's my sweet little bundle of perfection.
Aw, you can call me Mom. So how was the campus career fair?
Oh, wait. Let me guess. It was just fair.
So tell me about it. What was it like?
The campus career thing was awesome. It was informative, yet fun. There were balloons
And careers and people talking about careers.
Really? Any promising leads on what you might want to do with the rest of your life?
Tons.
Yeah, but, you know, they said it's bad luck if you talk about it.
Yeah.
You didn't go. Dang it, Cheyenne!
There's a bad moon rising. It's go time, Hank.
Okay, look, Mrs. H. We were on our way to the career fair, but our path was blocked by this huge outdoor concert.
Yeah. And at first, we thought that was career day. By the time we realized that it wasn't, the real one was over.
So you were supposed to pick a career so you could choose a major so you could have a future.
So?
So instead, you start the first day of the rest of your life by going to a concert.
Mom, it was one career fair. What is the big deal?
The big deal is you have a baby now. Which means you don't get to be the college student in the beer helmet saying, "Party! Woohoo!"
It's like she was there.
You have to start taking responsibility. Make hard choices. Stop acting like children and start acting like you have one.
That guy in the beer helmet was my guidance counselor.
My roots are planted in the past, though my life is changing fast. Who I am is who I wanna be. A single mom who works too hard, who loves her kids and never stops, with gentle hands and the heart of a fighter. I'm a survivor.
Okay, coin wrappers. As I like to say, let's roll.
Why can't we just take the penny jar down to the grocery store and dump it in the sorting machine?
Or maybe we could go to the bathroom and flush 8 cents on the dollar down the toilet.
Dad, do you have a minute?
If it were only any time other than coin time. What can I do for you, honey?
Mom yelled at me.
You know what always cheers me up? Rolling nickels.
Huh. With me, it's scotch. So what happened, honey?
Well, she's all over me about the stupid rest of my life, just because I haven't picked a major.
You know, your mom's always been like that. She used to ride me about mowing the lawn every week. I mean, every other week is fine. But would she let it go? No. No, it was always grass, 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 and garbage, and dishes, but mostly grass.
You know, Brock, we should help her. What are your interests?
Well, she likes nail polish and shopping. She should major in rocket science. Or I could major in... Shut up, Kira.
You know, Cheyenne, I didn't always want to be a thrifty stay-at-home mom. At one point, I wanted to be a meter maid. But they wouldn't let me carry a gun.
Well, I don't know what I want to do. I mean, I like money. Mm-hmm. How did you decide to become a dentist?
Well, I knew I wanted to make a good living and have flexible hours.
Okay, well, that's a start.
And I really wanted to be my own boss.
That's what I want to be, a boss.
You know, being a dentist lets you be all those things, plus you get to help people. It's very rewarding.
Those are the things you should look for in a career.
Okay, I'll do it.
Do what?
Become a dentist. First, you have to be able to spell dentist. Tell you what I can't spell. Shut up, Kira.
Oh, Cheyenne, honey, it's a big commitment. Are you sure you want to do this?
Yes. I mean, I used to love coming to see you at the office. Plus, I'd learn from the best.
Oh, I'm not the best. Am I the best?
Best dentist and best daddy.
Hey, for the future dentist, go out and buy yourself some monogrammed drool bibs. I did, and I never regretted it.
Hey, if we get you and Jake to join her, we could be those 4 out of 5 dentists that recommend stuff.
Come on, let's go tell Mom. She's gonna be absolutely thrilled that I finally picked a major.
Come on, Kira. Don't you want to hear what your mom has to say about all this?
Oh, we're only 4 houses down. I'm pretty sure I'll hear.
Hey, Mom, what are you doing?
Well, I'm trying to help your sister with her career choice.
Shouldn't she be here?
No, honey, I want it to be the right one.
Well, I know what I want to be. An accountant.
Really? Why an accountant?
'Cause Jeffrey's dad is an accountant and he has a jet ski.
Oh, Cheyenne, I'm glad you're back. I wanted to go over some possible majors that I found for you.
No need, Reba. It's already done.
Yeah. Dad and Barbara Jean helped me pick a major.
Oh, great. Bring in the experts. That's what I always say.
Okay, well, after a lot of soul searching and some really good bonding time with Dad, I decided I want to be a dentist.
Isn't it great?
Oh, you had me there. I got one for you. Maybe Van should be governor.
No, Mom, I'm serious. I want to be a dentist.
Oh, really? Oh, well-wee. Well, what did your dad say to you to make you choose such a perfect career?
Well, he was talking about what he loved about his job, and I realized I love dentisting.
It's dentistry.
Whatever.
Well, that's great. And I'm sure you guys talked about how Cheyenne doesn't care for science, math, or teeth. A dentist!
We didn't really talk all that much. It just kind of happened fast.
I can't wait to tell Van thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, sweetie. Oh, I'm sorry. Doctor, sweetie.
Yeah? Van, wake up! I'm gonna be a dentist!
What were you thinking, you boneheads? Oh, excuse me, Dr. Boneheads.
Reba, I'm not a doctor.
You know, I don't think it's such a bad idea, her wanting to be a dentist.
Brock, it takes 8 years to become a dentist. She's never going to stick with something that long.
I don't think that's true.
Okay, she took piano, ballet, and karate. She can't play, she can't dance, and Jake can take her.
Yeah, well, she was younger then. Maybe she's learned that if she wants to accomplish anything worthwhile, she's going to have to stick to it.
That's how I learned to fit 7 eggs in my mouth. And besides, you know, I feel that we must encourage our children at all costs.
Yeah, when they're 6 and want to fly a cardboard box to the moon.
Reba, a child can do anything she sets her mind to. Except shrink 8 inches, I can tell you that.
So what? You're saying that I'm a bad parent for encouraging our child's dreams. Is that it?
Yeah, you're a bad parent. A good parent matches the dream to the child, so they won't get hurt or disappointed. Not every child can be an astronaut or jam 7 plums into their mouth.
Eggs. And it would have been 8, but I sneezed.
How do we know Cheyenne's dream is unrealistic until she tries it?
Oh, you're right. Yeah. I'm sure Cheyenne will be great at dentisting. I can see the sign now. Cheyenne Montgomery, teeth taker outer. Hoo-hoo.
She misspoke.
Okay, Brock, here's the deal. You talked her into it, you get to talk her out of it.
No way.
Oh, yes, way, because I know how this happened. She went crying to you because I yelled at her, and instead of backing me up like you should have, you agreed with her.
That is so wrong.
And I bet you even brought up the grass thing.
Now this is just insulting. Excuse me.
Fine. Maybe you can let her waste a year of her life, but I'm not going to.
Oh, Reba, don't you worry about a thing. I'm gonna brew a pot of tea, and we are gonna have a nice, long chat about it.
Why don't we do that over at your house?
Oh, okay. I got lemon zinger, orange pico. I've got an organic peppermint.
But I don't need career counseling. I already decided what I want to major in.
When?
In the car when we were at that really long light. I want to major in marketing. You know why? Because they hang out with accountants, and the word is, those guys have jet skis.
All I'm saying is, a career counselor will just give us a little confirmation.
Well, I just think it's a waste of time when we already know what we want to do. Dentist, marketer guy.
Hey, maybe I could do the marketing for your dental office. I'm seeing a campaign. It's not coming to me.
Shane, when you said you wanted to be a dentist, it got me thinking. I mean, if you're willing to put that much effort into it, why not shoot a little higher? Maybe like a brain surgeon.
Whoa, now that's something I could market. I got nothing.
I hear you, Mom. I mean, what if I'm meant to be like a molecular biologist and supposed to find a cure for cancer or something?
Exactly.
Thanks for thinking I could cure cancer, Ma.
That's what we're here for.
Cheyenne and Van Montgomery?
Hi.
Hi. It's nice to meet
I'm
you.
Van.
Hi, Van. Who are you?
Oh, I'm Reba Hart. I brought the kids down so you can do that thing we talked about over the phone.
Oh, Mrs. Hart, I tried to explain this to you earlier. Career counseling is not telling people what they've chosen is dumb.
This is serious. My daughter's making a big mistake, and I need you to straighten her out.
Uh-huh. Well, how about I listen to what she's thinking and then give her some guidance?
Oh, no, she doesn't need any guidance. She needs a big fat dose of reality. See, she thinks she wants to be a dentist.
And you don't like dentists?
No, my ex-husband's a dentist, and
Oh, and you don't want her to be one because she's following in his footsteps, and you hate that.
Tell you what I do hate. It's people finishing my sentences. That kid is a wonderful, sweet girl. She's the kind of kid that gets real excited about stuff. But by the time you buy her the tutu, she's already wanting to take karate lessons.
Is that the end of your sentence?
Yes. See, mainly, her father doesn't want to say anything negative to her.
All right, then. I'll see you in a little bit.
You know, he does that with all the kids. You know, to tell you the truth, that is the reason why Kira moved in with him. Kira, now, she's 14 years old. She's our
Mrs.
youngest
Hart, you know we have family counseling just 2 doors down. Why don't you take a little stroll over there while I talk to Van and Cheyenne?
Hey, Van, how'd it go in there?
Man, that was tough.
Yeah?
I mean, I'm not even sure where to find an organ grinder, let alone get him to take me on.
Hey there. Did you pick a career?
I sure did.
In?
Dentistry. Turns out I've been saying it wrong.
No, honey, I don't think you heard her right.
No, it's dentistry. And she told me to go for it. Isn't that great?
It's unbelievable that's what it is. I'm going to give Marie my personal thanks.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Van.
All right. Marie? Thanks. What happened in there?
Oh, it's simple. After talking with Cheyenne, I think she could do it. Now, she knows she hasn't applied herself in the past, but she wants to correct that. Now, that boy there? He is lucky to be indoors.
Well, that's just unacceptable. Now, you take those kids back in there and tell them you made a mistake.
Mom, what's wrong?
What's wrong is that so-called guidance counselor gave you kids some bad advice. There's no way you should be a dentist.
And you say your 14-year-old just moved out?
So you never really believed I could do this? And I bet you were lying about me curing cancer, too.
Cheyenne, those classes cost money. And in a couple months, you'll be wanting to do something else, and I'll have to deal with that.
You know what? Thanks for bringing me down here. It's good to know someone believes in me, just not my mom.
Cheyenne!
Don't worry. I can cheer her up.
Mr. Robotica.
Hi, Reba.
Oh, look, it's a guidance counselor from Make-Believe Land.
Hey, I'm here because I want to help, okay? You know, I was sitting out on my porch, watching the grass grow like it's supposed to, and I realized that it's not fair for me to always make you the bad guy. So I'll talk to Cheyenne. See, I'm sure she thinks being a dentist is all glitz and glamour. What Cheyenne doesn't know is that for every guy who pulls a molar, there are 1,000 broken hearts of people who couldn't cut it.
Oh, hey. Look, I'm glad you guys are here. Mom, I thought a lot about what you said.
Cheyenne, sweetie, I think I made a mistake. I'm not really sure dentistry is the right thing. I mean, truth be told, I hate it. They bite you. The little kids, they bite you on purpose. And you can't even smack them.
It's okay. I think I know why Mom thinks I can't handle it. Look, Mom, I am flaky, and I don't stick to things.
Wow. Honey, admitting that about yourself is a step in the right direction. Don't worry, we'll find you something.
Oh, I already did. Dentistry. I'm going for it. Look, everybody thinks that I can do it. Everyone but you.
Cheyenne, I want to believe in you, but it's hard. You've got a very well-established track record. You've been a model flake.
Thank goodness you're back. Where is the baby's baba, Cheyenne? I looked everywhere and I can't find it. I gave her the green one, but she threw that. Now it's gone. And she's pulling on her ear again, which means she needs the drops. I don't have the drops. I don't have the baba. I got nothing.
Calm down. I always clip an extra baba to her binky.
Baba? Binky? Listen to us. She's taken away our ability to speak like big people. I so want to be that guy in the beer helmet going, party, woo, yeah.
Man, breathe, okay? Everything is gonna be all right. Mommy's back. It's after 4, so you can give her 3 drops. If she keeps pulling on her ear, though, give her some children's aspirin. Top drawer left.
Okay. Elizabeth, Mommy's home. Daddy's gonna be okay.
So I'm going for it. And if you don't think that I'm gonna follow through with it, I'm gonna have to prove you wrong.
No. Just a minute. I just realized something. Maybe I was wrong.
Somebody get a video camera.
What do you mean, maybe you were wrong?
Elizabeth, being a mom, honey, you're a great mom. It's not that you can't stick to something, it's that you don't. And it's obvious you can do just about anything you want to, as long as it's important to you.
So what are you saying? You'll support me trying to be a dentist?
Is being a dentist important to you?
Hey, you know that whole thing about kids biting you? That was really just for dramatic effect. We have great hours.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Sure you wouldn't rather just take piano lessons?
Oh.
Okay. I'm here to support you. But if in a couple of months you decide to be a forest ranger, you're on your own.
Oh, a forest ranger?
Cheyenne.
Right. Like I would ever wear one of those stupid brown hats.
You know, Reba, if we weren't divorced, this is where we'd hug and say what a good job we did, and then discuss what we're having for dinner.
Hey, why don't we do that over at your house?
You're gonna slam the door on me, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look who has time to bake since her chick left the nest.
Look who's not getting a muffin. Hey, honey, you want one?
No time. I left a library book upstairs. It's due today. Bye.
Oh, well, wait a minute. We hadn't talked all week. Can't you spare 5 minutes?
What would 5 minutes really do, Mom? Wouldn't that just leave us wanting more? Barbara Jean, I'm going to Jenny's after the library. Bye.
Don't you want to hear about my day?
I'd like to hear about your day.
Here's the headline. Giant blonde attacks muffin factory. Cute redhead saves the day. And since when is Kira and Jenny talking? I thought they were fighting.
Oh, not anymore. See, Kira sat with Macy at lunch, so Jenny thought Kira was stuck up. But then Kira sat with Jenny again, so Jenny and Kira made up. Any questions?
Yeah. Since when are you in the 9th grade?
I'm very plugged in with the kids, Reba. And, you know, it's only natural that you've fallen out of touch with Kira since she moved out.
I am not out of touch with my daughter. It's just that she doesn't live here, and we don't always talk as much as we... And you don't live here either, by the way.
Reba, let me give you the benefit of my parenting experience. See, I tried talking to Kira, but all I ever got were angry looks. Yes, just like that. But I have learned there are other ways to open the doors of communication.
I don't want your parenting advice, Barbara Jean.
Yes, you do. Because you know that I know things about Kira that you want to know. And you want to know how I know them. And I'll let you know how I know them if you let me know that you want to know.
Tell me your secret. Tell me how you get my daughter to completely open up about every detail in her life.
I spy on her.
Pirates are planted in the past, though my life is changing fast. Who I am is who I want to be. A single mom who works too hard, who loves her kids and never stops, with gentle hands and the heart of a fighter. I'm a survivor.
I can't believe you spy on my daughter.
And you thought I wasn't ready to raise a teenager.
Hey, guys, we're back from the ball game.
Dad let me eat a whole bowl of relish.
He's making it sound a lot worse than it is. The relish was on, like, 6 hot dogs.
Did you know Barbara Jean is spying on Kira?
So?
So? It's a betrayal of trust. It's an invasion of privacy. It's just old-fashioned wrong.
No, it's only wrong if the person you're spying on has something to hide.
Like if you had spied on Brock when we were having an affair.
Don't help, okay, honey? Look, Kira's a good kid. What's Barbara Jean gonna find out? It's either band, the library, or the mall. We're lucky. Kira has no life.
Apparently neither does Barbara Jean, or she wouldn't be reading a 14-year-old's diary.
I would never read Kira's diary. I read her email. Yeah. See, See, I put this filter on the computer that lets me see everything anyone does online.
You mean anything Kira does, right?
No.
I gotta go.
Oh, yeah. No, really, Reba, there's no harm in spying. Wouldn't you like to know things about Kira? Like who gave her that friendship necklace?
No, I wouldn't. I'm not gonna stoop to your level, Barbara Jean. If Kira wants me to know, she'll tell me.
Or you could just wait 30 years and hope that Kira's memoirs get turned into a movie, which you won't be able to see unless there's parking outside the theater for your high horse. Oh, yeah.
Wow. Kira's life is a movie. You know who I want to play me?
Who?
Denzel Washington.
What was that about?
Oh, Barbara Jean thinks that I ought to spy on Kira like I'd ever spy on one of my kids.
You spied on me all the time.
I did not.
Your mom has a point, Cheyenne. I mean, if she'd been spying on us, you'd never gotten pregnant. It's like you were blind.
If you didn't spy on me, how did you always know when I liked a boy?
Oh, it was obvious. You'd be on the phone all day with all your friends telling them about it, and then you'd write, "I love Jimmy" on your notebooks.
Jimmy? Who's Jimmy?
You are, honey.
And then your pockets would be full of those empty lip gloss containers, and you'd wear that pink sweater real low cut with the black lace on it.
Hey, you know, going through someone's pocket is called spying, Mom.
Oh, honey, it's called doing the laundry.
Well, maybe I'll do your laundry and see how much you like it.
Yeah, do my ironing too. That'll show me.
You know what I think, Mrs. H?
That you're not really Jimmy?
No. I think you should spy on Kira.
What?
Yeah, go through her backpack to keep everything in there. And wise up, Mrs. H. No one gets a friendship necklace from a friend. It's from a boy. Boy friend. You do the math. Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Hey, 2 visits in a week. That deserves a hug.
What are you doing?
Oh, enjoying the scent of a girl who doesn't smoke or hang out with kids who do.
Have you been drinking?
No. Have you?
I'm going upstairs to get some clothes. Don't follow me.
Why would I follow you? I'm not nosy. Oh, Kira. I'm gonna go through your backpack. If it's okay, don't say anything. Brandon. Hello, Jimmy. Oh, mints. Okay.
I'll see you later.
Okay. All right. Here, don't study too hard. Whoa! That's Cheyenne's sweater.
Not anymore. She gave it to me. What is that smell? Did you swallow a car freshener?
No. And where are you going in Cheyenne's sweater?
Out.
Out where?
Out there. To enjoy the freedom our forefathers fought and died for. Why are you asking all this stuff?
I'm not asking stuff. I just want to know if you're going to go meet someone somewhere and do something that I might or might not like.
Oh, I get it. You think I didn't check all this with Dad?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Well, it must be, or you wouldn't be saying it. I mean, when I lived with you, I checked with you, not Dad. Now that I live with Dad, I check with him, not you, right?
Well, yes.
And now you're worried that I didn't check with either of you. But I know the rules, and I check with Dad. Isn't that what I'm supposed to do?
Well, yeah, but don't think you can just walk in here and abide by the rules, little missy.
Hey.
Hey, guys. You're around?
No, she's over at a friend's house.
Which friends?
I don't know, Mindy, Bitsy, Bootsy, I can't keep track.
You let your daughter leave this house without knowing where she's going? What kind of parent are you?
Hey, Mom!
Jake, what are you doing here?
Not ruining my dinner.
You didn't know where Jake was.
Oh, that's different. Jake hasn't blossomed.
Come on, Kira's fine. She's a good kid.
Oh, really? So you're not the least bit worried that she just left my house wearing Cheyenne's sweater?
Hey, I spent so much money on those clothes, I hope Jake wears Cheyenne's sweater. And anyway, we're not talking about Cheyenne here, we're talking about Kira.
Kira, who might have a boyfriend, whose name might be Brandon, who might have given her a necklace.
Well, I'm hearing a lot of mights. So until I hear some definitely's, I'm not gonna freak out.
Yeah, but how can I be sure? Boop! You got mail. Bloop! You got a goofball. Okay, Barbara Jean. What's the story with Kira?
She definitely has a boyfriend named Brandon, and he definitely gave her that necklace.
Well, is she meeting him, or is she over at Mindy Bitsy Bootsy's house?
Well, there's nothing in here that tells me... Oh, my goodness!
What?
What?
We can refinance at 4.75 with no points.
Oh, get over. Oh, what'd I do? Did I set off the alarm?
No, it's the instant message. It's like talking with someone over the phone, but less private and more difficult.
Oh.
It's from her friend Mindy.
F2T. What does that mean?
Free to talk. Put yes. Oh, I don't mean put yes. I mean put Y. That's the first letter.
Okay, another message. The letter R, the letter U.
No! Are you? See, are you?
See? Okay, right, all right. Are you going to Brandon's tonight? K-Y-R-A. What? K-Y-R-A.
Kira.
No parents equal fun. No parents. It's an unsupervised party, Brock.
That she may not be going to.
She's asking why I'm not replying. What do I say?
Well, don't say anything. She'll know you're not Kira.
It's all cats. She's mad.
Turn it off! T-I-O! T-I-O!
Well, Brock?
Okay, all right, now don't panic. So she didn't tell us her friend was a boy.
A boy she likes whose parents are out of town.
Yeah, it sounds bad. Real bad, but that doesn't mean she's gonna go over there and do something stupid.
Right. It just means she can.
kids are starting to arrive. Pull closer, Brock. We'll never be able to see her from here.
We're never going to see her because she's not coming. But if her friends see us, then she's going to think I don't trust her.
And Reba, don't worry. I've got a plan that'll make both of you happy.
Night vision goggles?
Barbara Jean, we're in the suburbs, not now.
You can't go sneaking around looking in people's windows.
I'll radio if I see anything. And don't worry, I'm not gonna do anything that looks suspicious.
I can't believe this is happening.
Oh, come on, Brock. You knew she was crazy when you married her.
I heard that.
No, I can't believe I'm sitting out here because you don't trust me. Kira's been living with me for a whole month, so obviously she's gone wild. I'm that bad a parent.
Well, I'm not here to argue with you, Brock. All I know is when she lived with me, I knew what she was up to.
Oh, yeah, like you did with Cheyenne?
One time our daughter gets pregnant and I never hear the end of it.
Hey, I know what Kira's up to. She's out with friends.
Well, that's not good enough. You need to know which friends and where they're going, for how long, and get a phone number, and then get a cell number in case they lie about the phone number.
Or maybe we could put a chip in her head and track her by satellite.
Well, if you weren't so cheap.
Did you ever stop and think that maybe one of the reasons Kira moved in with me is because I trust her?
You know what? We might have to be here on a stakeout, but we don't have to talk.
Fine.
Fine.
Roger that.
Can you believe my mom kept track of my lip gloss?
Oh, I know. We would go through like a tube a week.
Hey, remember when my mom kept that old couch out in the garage? Oh. I thought my lips would fall off.
You know, it was kind of fun sneaking around, never knowing if we're gonna get caught or not.
Yeah. Sitting there in the dark, the scent of strawberry passion on our faces. What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. That's the problem. There's no tension. We're married. It takes all the fun out of fooling around.
No. I mean, we could go upstairs and dance around our room naked and no one would care.
You want to?
I don't know. It's all the way upstairs.
What are you doing?
No sign of Kira yet. I'm going back in.
You know, I'd love to think that your wife is insane for climbing up a tree in night vision goggles, but then I realize she's my leader.
What are you talking about?
I spied on my kid today, Brock. I'm spying on her right now.
Well, unless she doesn't show up. Then you'd just be some creepy old lady watching the teenagers party.
Because I don't know who she is anymore. You know, Kira's only been out of the house for a month, and she's got a whole new life I don't know about.
Hey, try 3 years. When I moved out, Cheyenne was drill team captain, Jake was learning to tie his shoes, and Kira was just a smart-mouthed kid. Every parent looks at their kid and thinks, oh, they grow up so fast. But I never realized how fast until I wasn't there every day to see it.
Yeah, now I'm going to be the one that's not there to see it.
Hit the gas! I've been spotted!
What?
What are you doing? What are you doing here?
Well, I think a better question is, what are your mom and dad doing here?
Never mind why we're here. Why are you here?
I'm with my
friends, okay?
Friends or boys?
What's the difference?
Oh, you don't know? We got nothing to worry about.
We know it's an unsupervised party, Kira.
Where did you hear that? Have you been following me?
No, we got it from your email.
Again, honey, don't help.
I can't believe this.
Wait, Kira,
Stop. You know, I get Barbara Jean doing this, and Dad has to tag along in case he needs to post bail. But not you, Mom.
Hey. And we all know what your mom did was wrong. But you know what else is wrong? You sneaking around with boys.
I know it's kind of dark out, but if you borrow Barbara Jean's spy goggles, you'll be able to see I'm not Cheyenne.
Well, maybe we got confused because you're wearing her boy meeting sweater.
So you guys really think I'm so stupid that I'd sneak off and have sex when I'm 14? And even if I did, why would I wear Cheyenne's sweater? For good luck? I thought you knew me better than that.
Well, I used to. Since you moved out, we don't talk. I don't see you. You don't even check in with me.
Because I live with Dad now. I don't have to do all that stuff.
Oh, yes, you do.
What?
From now on, you have to check with both me and your mother. Maybe you thought you'd have it easy living with me because Dad's a pushover. Well, let me tell you something. Living with me isn't going to be a free ride, and it isn't a license to cut your mother out of your life either.
But that's not fair.
Well, good. Then I must be doing something right. Now go say goodnight to your friends. Oh, and tell Brandon I'm going to be sending his parents a nice little thank you note for letting him throw this party.
I can't believe this.
Who are you?
I'm the girl's father.
Thanks, Brock.
Hey, Red, hands off the merchandise.
Acme.
Okay, Kira. I think you owe me a thank you for driving you home from school and an apology for introducing me as your driver, Giant Malibu Barbie.
I was embarrassed. You walked around campus yelling, "Is Kira here? Is Kira here?"
I just wanted to see how you were doing now that you're in high school. It can be a really hard adjustment.
I'm fine.
You know, and I want to make sure that you're hanging out with the right kids.
Got it.
You know, people that won't lead you down the wrong path. Gangs, drinking, betting on dog fights, you know, that sort of thing.
And now I know.
Or pot. Do any of the kids at your school, do they smoke pot?
Nope, not a one. In fact, we were written up in USA Today.
I'm serious. Do any of your friends?
Why would you even think that?
Well, I don't. It seemed like you had wonderful friends. Except maybe for that red-haired kid who was sitting on the bleachers. Yeah, he looked like a stoner.
Gary?
Yeah, that's the one. His eyes, they looked a little whacked out to me.
He's blind. Look, if the question is whether I'll buy you pot, the answer is no.
Okay, you know, what if someone were to offer you some? What about peer pressure? Come on, Kira. Pot is fun. All the cool kids are doing it. Hey, you want to take a little ride on my magic carpet? Ooh.
What is going on?
She's working on her sales pitch. We need the money.
We were talking about high school, about peer pressure and whether any of the people she knows have smoked pot. And she hasn't said yet.
Oh. Well, what about that, Kira?
What, you want me to start asking people whether they have or not?
Yeah, I think it's important that you know about the people you spend time with.
Okay. Dad, have you ever smoked pot?
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. I believe back then they called it reefer.
Reefer. Reefer. No, of course not.
Don't you want to know about me, Kira?
Yeah, Barbara Jean, what are you on?
I have never done drugs that weren't prescribed by a licensed therapist.
Wonderful. Can I go now? I think I need a drink.
You know, it's true. If you're honest with your kids, they'll be honest with you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go apologize to a little blind boy.
My roots are planted in the past, though my life is changing fast. Who I am is who I wanna be. A single mom who works too hard, who loves her kids and never stops, with gentle hands and the heart of a fighter. I'm a survivor.
Nope. Gotta go.
Hey there. Guys, when I left, I said empty the dishwasher.
We're checking for poison.
Oh, I don't keep my poison in the refrigerator.
No, Mrs. H, you keep it right here. Listen to this. Dextro, mono, something, something, something.
The something's why I buy it.
It's a chemical compound that has no relationship to any actual food.
Yeah, but it goes great on a bagel.
Coach had a nutritionist talk to the football team, and he explained that we're allowing all of these horrible chemicals into our bodies. All this stuff has to go.
What's the problem with the olives?
Nothing, I just don't like olives.
Okay, put everything back.
You're committing slow suicide, Mom.
I have my reasons, darling.
Hey, guys, can I get a second with your mom?
Put it all back. And empty the dishwasher.
Nice going, Van.
So what happened?
Well, Kira asked me if I had, smoked pot, and I told her I never had.
So what's the problem?
Well, we both know I used to in college.
Yeah, that's right. We both know. And that's all who needs to know.
Yeah, but Reba, I wasn't honest with her.
Brock, there'll come a time when your kids get a little older that you can tell them all about your boneheaded past. I just don't think the time is now.
She gave me this look like she knew I was lying.
Well, if anybody can recognize that look, it's you. Okay, sorry. All right, so tell me what you guys told her about drugs.
Oh, well, basically, that was it.
Then you really didn't have the talk.
It came at me out of the blue. I panicked.
Okay, now we're going to have to talk to her together. I'll tell her that I never smoked pot either.
Well, that doesn't help me, does it? You didn't.
I know. That's why I'm thinking clearly.
Maybe this is a good idea. Plus, we could tell her about the people we knew who smoked a lot of pot and all the problems they had.
Oh, like that guy Toast, the one that got busted. Or you know who's worse? That guy Brain. He was always high. Wonder what he's up to now.
Started a software company. He's a billionaire.
Hey, Mrs. H.
Hey, you guys, out shopping?
Yes, we went to the Gentle Earth Natural Pantry.
Oh, man, wished I'd known. I need some Clorox.
No, Mrs. H, here's what you need. Completely organic, no processed sugar, additive-free, strawberry preserves.
And we got non-bleached stone ground sesame crackers to put it on.
Pure natural flavor. Oh, outstanding.
The world of marijuana, the pot culture, the inside dope on dope.
Wow, and we thought your food was a problem. Mrs. H, are you smoking weed?
I'm getting ready for my big talk with Kira, and since I never did drugs, I'm educating myself.
Oh, if you want to teach her about drugs, you should watch that movie Scarface. Say hello to my little friend. Pra, pra.
Say goodbye to little Reba.
You know what's really cool, Cheyenne? Is that one day we'll be able to look our daughter in the eye, just like your mom can with Kira, and say the same thing. Honey, we never did drugs. That is huge!
Yeah, well, it must be, because you keep on yapping about it.
What's the matter with you?
Nothing. I just don't understand why we're having a conversation about what we're going to tell our baby daughter when she's like 15.
Honey, we're just talking. What are you getting so angry about?
I mean, what if she did try it once, Van? I mean, would that make her a terrible person?
What are you... Oh, wow.
Yeah.
When?
At cheerleading camp?
Oh, that's just great, Cheyenne. That's great. Did you ever stop and think that maybe that's why your pyramid was lopsided?
Are you sure you don't want me to stay for the big talk, Reba? Kira knows that I'm an example of a drug-free life.
Then you really should go.
But remember, if she says Mary Jane, that's code for marijuana.
Okay. And if I say tangerine, that's code for get out. Tangerine. Oh.
Do I seem calm? I seem calm, right?
You seem calm.
You know, it's important to talk to your kids about this stuff. People think it's so simple. I mean, like those stupid rubber mats that they put in the bottom of urinals that say, don't do drugs. I mean, if you're getting your advice from the bottom of a urinal, hey, maybe drugs aren't such a bad way to go. I'm just going to tell her the truth, Reba.
No, you're not. Remember, this is about me talking and you nodding.
Look who I ran into.
I got your message. What's up?
Just a little rap session.
A rap session? Are you sure we're in the right decade for that?
Not gonna be any big deal, but your father told me what you guys talked about, and we just want to follow up on that.
I like when all three of you stare at me like that. It's comforting.
Kira, we understand that drugs exist and that some kids might be doing them. And to those kids, it might seem like harmless fun. But it can get serious real fast. See, your dad and I had this friend who, well, he thought it would be harmless fun, too. He wound up in jail.
Whoa.
Big time. Whoa. Drugs are bad, man. They're a bad scene.
Anyway, I just want you to know that you can always come talk to me.
And you'll be honest.
Absolutely.
Okay, then. Well, I know Dad never smoked pot. But did you, Mom?
No. And there were times...
I did do it, okay? Okay, I did it. I smoked pot.
Anyhow, like I said, Kira, this isn't going to be any big deal.
You smoked pot? Were you high when you married me?
A lot of people ask that. Barbara Jean, this is not about you. This is about Kira. The mistakes we made are our mistakes. You have your whole life ahead of you.
Well, actually, there are a couple things that I've been wondering about, and I didn't want to be one of those nerds who has to read pamphlets. You feel like taking a walk?
Sure, let's go down and get some ice cream.
Yeah.
Well, would it be cool if I just went with Dad?
Oh, sure, that's cool. Yeah. I'll talk to you guys later.
Okay.
Oh my gosh! I'm married to a pothead!
Tangerine! Hey there.
Hey, Mrs. H, I need your advice.
Just shave right there. It'll look like two brows.
I have this friend who you may or may not know, who may or may not be real. And I found out that this person has done drugs.
You know? What did Brock do? Wear a t-shirt that said, I smoked pot?
Whoa, 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 whoa! Mr. H smokes pot? Well, that sure explains a whole lot. Oh, man. The oak tree doesn't grow far from the place where the acorn fell from it before it started to grow.
Van, are you high right now? It came up when we were giving our talk to Kira.
Well, how'd she react?
Well, the wrong way. Suddenly she wants to do all of her serious talking with Brock.
Well, I bet he's got some really good stories.
Well, I've got some good stories, too. And they don't all start with, dude, check it out. I mean, just because you never smoked pot doesn't mean you're not cool.
Hello, my weed-free friend.
Or maybe it does.
Ben, could you please excuse us? Reba and I need to discuss something personal that is not for children's ears. It's about my husband and his friend, Mary Jane.
You know that's code for pot.
Okay, Mr. Smarty Pants, you know what tangerine means?
Get out!
So you're not the only one that gets on my nerves. And he already knows about old Smokey.
Well, isn't that fabulous? Something for the Christmas newsletter.
That makes you think, huh? If Mr. H hadn't fried his brain, he probably would have been a real doctor instead of a dentist.
I mean, I gotta figure out something to do because Kira won't talk to me because I never smoked pot.
Lie.
What?
Yeah, tell her that you said you never did it, but you actually did. You could tell her that you did it at cheerleading camp or something.
I can't lie to her about this. Can I?
Well, if it keeps you in the loop, why not?
Well, if you don't want to lie, you can smoke pot now. I'm sure Brock's got a little wacky tobacco stashed in his golf bag. I gotta go.
These are really good for you, aren't they?
You bet they are.
I can tell, because they're gross.
Hey,
Everybody hates these crackers.
really? I like those things.
Oh, you do realize they're stone ground, right? Not stoner ground?
About that. This is so weird. Today I was looking through my diary and I found some stuff that I wrote when I was at cheerleading camp. Look.
July 10th, didn't smoke pot. Disappointed in the girls that did.
Yeah, see, some of the girls were smoking, but most of us weren't. And I guess I got confused and I thought I was one of the ones that did, but as you can see, I was one of the ones that didn't.
Oh, well, that's weird. According to my driver's license, I wasn't born yesterday. You can't stop lying. You've got liarrhea.
You've got. Why are you such a big jerkeria? Why are you flipping out that I smoked pot one time?
Because of Elizabeth, Cheyenne. Us not doing drugs is the one thing I was hoping would make up for us getting pregnant before we were married. Hey, Mom and Dad, if I'm 16, how come you've only been married for 15 years? And we'd say, the important thing is, honey, we never smoked pot. Well, I guess we can't say that now, can we, Puffy?
Well, we could buy.
Oh, yeah, that's brilliant, Cheyenne. If we're gonna lie about that, why don't we just lie about when we got married? I like it.
Hey, Kira, you got a minute? There's, something I need to talk to you about.
Mom, we've had the sex talk 4 times. Unless something's changed, I get it.
Ha 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 ha, funny. No, the thing is, you know the other night when I told you that I'd never smoked pot? Well, that wasn't exactly the whole story. The truth is, this isn't exactly really easy for me to say, but I never smoked pot.
I know, Mom. Look, I'd love to talk more, but I'm meeting a private plane from Colombia.
Kira, how many times do you smoke pot?
Counting church?
How many times?
Never. I've never done it.
Me either. We've got something in common, huh? How many times you been offered to smoke pot?
Twice.
Twice? I've probably been offered over 200 times.
200 times?
Well, you don't live with a guy named Toast without being offered the bong a lot.
Dad's nickname was Toast?
No! No. Another guy that lived in the house. But the point is, even being offered it all those times, I never did it. So let me ask you this. Are you planning on smoking pot?
It's not really the kind of thing you plan.
You're right, it's not. That's why you might want to know what it was like for me to turn it down all those times. Or what people said to try to get me to do it. Or if I feel like I've missed out on something. Don't you think what I went through has value?
I never thought of it that way.
Me neither. I just pulled that one out of my hat. Honey, anything I can take from my life to make your life safer, that has value to me.
Hey, kiddo, sorry I'm late. Hi, Reba.
Hey.
So, you want to go get that smoothie?
Actually, Dad, I wanted to go talk to Mom first. Can we get a smoothie later?
Yeah, sure, when you get back.
Okay, cool. Bye.
Bye.
Have fun.
Hey, honey.
Hey.
So, you know, that whole pot smoking thing, you know, that's all in your past, right?
Yes, Barbara Jean, I did it in college.
Good. Then you won't mind giving me a little sample, cowboy. And we'll be doing these little tests once a month.
Tubu Dara Actidi.
এত কথা বলে ও পাগল মন মন রে মন কেন এত কথা বলে